people would rather fight each other on the reality and act like it's not for their own discourse within their ego, something that has been unraveled by hearing these discussions to the point where people are like, I'm so offended about hearing about other men and their behaviors that I need to fight people on this. I think people are too centered in protection mode rather than listening to the stories and the realities that are being put in front of them and the studies on that and the statistics on that. 70,000 men were in a group talking about assaulting their family members, their mothers, their sisters, their daughters, children, asking for tips on how to do so, talking about women in certain ways. 70,000 men on an app called Telegram, which is, I think, in Germany,
Yeah,
if I'm right, Nina, to say.
yeah.
Yeah. Why why would I want to bring children into a world where you can't guarantee who is safe and who is not when you have such large numbers participating in all forms of abuse? But, it hits the ego too much to actually have some validation of what's happening here. That's the one thing I find the most on social media is protection mode is so rapid. It's so rapid. And I understand from an individual's point of view that when you're being, met with the wrongdoings of yourself, people get protective because they're not used to having those things put in front of their face. But here's the thing is that in this human experience evolving and growing and actually, you know, responsibility for self is needed. Otherwise, if no one takes responsibility for self, we just keep having the issue that a lot of you are talking about now of billionaires getting away with things. And you have anger towards that, right? Well, when you don't have accountability and responsibility for the things that you do to other people, that's exactly how they feel. The injustice towards why aren't you stepping up to the plate and doing what is needed for yourself, but also for the people that you have in your lives. The behaviors of humanity and men is not going to be ignored for people's protective modes, is not going to be shut down for you feeling triggered by hearing the reality. And it shouldn't be. For the good of humanity, we need to acknowledge it.